Hey guys, it's Ben from Zen Power Fitness, and we've got October's workouts for you here today. October's focus is going to be on plyometrics. Many of you probably don't know what plyometrics are, so I'll give you a little basic rundown of it. Plyometrics are essentially the repeated loading and contracting of a given muscle with an exercise. So when you take a box jumps, for instance, a box jump is a very plyometric move because you're going to repeatedly be loading, right? I'm loading my hips and contracting when I jump. And so that's a plyometric. So guys, for Monday, as always, we've got legs. And to start off, after you get done warming up and getting some sort of stretching in there to get warm and loose, we're gonna do band resisted squat shuffle. So first thing you're gonna do is get your legs to about shoulder width, and then I'm gonna engage myself into a squat position, and I'm just gonna keep replacing my feet. You're gonna go 10 strides in a given direction, while staying in this nice squat spot here. Hey guys, next up we've got lateral box hurdles. And if you're not comfortable with using the box or you're not quite there yet, that's totally fine. A cone works just as well. But all you're gonna do here is just like when you're doing a box jump, you're gonna load your hips, try to keep your weight up into your toes, and then you're gonna jump over the box laterally or from the side, and then alternate back and forth. So it's gonna look something like this. And I really want to cushion myself with my toes when I come down. So when I'm jumping here, I'm not landing on my heels, right? Because that's going to cause a lot more impact on my knees. I'm using my toes to cushion the blow. Guys, next up we've got landmine squats or lumberjack squats with our landmine here. As always, I prefer to hold it like this in the crook of my two palms. But if you're more comfortable, you can go hand over hand or even there. I just think this is the most even way to distribute the weight. So when I do these, I want to have slightly wider than shoulder width apart stance and my hips a little bit back. And then I'm just going to squat down until my elbows touch my knees and squat back up, extending my calves at the top. This is going to be supersetted with skater lunges. These are a simple plyometric move when you're laterally bounding from one side to the other. So they'll look a little bit like this. Guys, next up we've got box jumps superset with burpees. These are just going to be normal box jumps. Like I said at the beginning of this video, load your hips, as in any plyometric move, and then contract. Keeping sure to cushion the blow with your toes on the way down. And minding, I don't necessarily want to jump on this side of the box because your toes can catch and it'll hurt a little bit. So just basic box jumps. Stepping down instead of jumping down can be better as well. It's going to take a little bit more impact off on the way down. And then I've got burpees. Burpees are a pretty basic move. I'm sure most of you have done them. Guys, next up we've got frog hops or frog jumps here. So when I do these, I'm staying up on my toes throughout the movement, and I'm coming down to a deep squat position. I can use my hands for stability if I need, and I'm just going to make short hops forward. Staying in this nice deep squat position, jumping off of my toes. Again, you can use your hands for stability if you need. Guys, last up we've got Romanian Deadlift or stiff-legged deadlift with the kettlebell. These are a simple move. I'm going to grab my kettlebell with a straight back, not rounding. I'll come up to my waist. And then with no more than a slight bend in my legs. Okay, I can have a little bit. I don't want to be doing this stuff because it's not a normal deadlift. I'm going to lower the weight down until it touches the floor and use my hips to lift it back up. It's not about the back, guys. I don't want to start doing this. You're going to hurt yourself. Using your legs, using the big, strong muscles in your body instead of putting the weaker ones at risk.